You want to make sure that the eyelashes are already your length. So if they're not your length, you can cut it at the ends. If you really need a tutorial from me starting it from there, let me know and I can do that. But the way I measure how long it should be is where my natural eyelashes fall. And depending on the look as well, you might want it longer or shorter than others. So if you want a more elongated eye look, you might want to have the eyelashes much longer. For the glue application, get a little bit. So this is Kiss Lash Glue. I get into a little ball and I spread it gently without keep on squeezing. I just use the ball that's kind of sticking out. If it floats back in, move it away from the eyelash and then squeeze it again slowly. So I make sure that it's got a fair amount, but it's very smooth. It's not too thick. I think it's too crazy. You don't want it crazy at all. Trust me on that one. You want to make sure that you've got a decent amount on the outside inner corners. So those are the bits that I like to play around. Now for my eyelid prep, I've got a black mess going on here. Don't worry about that. It will obviously not look like that when I'm finished with it. But what I do is, and hopefully it will show you easier, I get dots. Along the lash line. Yikes. If that happened, you want to wipe it off before it dries. I'm gonna let that dry. I'm gonna do the same to the other eye because it doesn't take me too long to do it. And you want to leave the eyelashes drying for about 45 seconds. Things that also help would be bending the lashes in place, just kind of, unless you want a droopy eye, you want to make sure that the eyelashes aren't going too down and they are your correct length. Otherwise, your eyes are going to go downwards, and most people want their eye to not go downwards or even go upwards. I'm going to leave that for 45 seconds. If you have tweezers or eyelash tweezers, I highly recommend. You want to get a magnified mirror if you have one. I always look straight into it. I keep my eye at the right level. Yeah, I'm just making sure you can see enough. I close my eye, make sure it's bent in the right angle, nothing's bent crazy. I go above the eyelashes and I aim down. And I make sure I'm happy with the placement before I start attaching it to the lash band, my natural one. And then I spread it accordingly if I need to. And then once I'm happy with where it is and how close it is, I'm gonna press downwards. I'm gonna press my natural eyelashes and fake eyelashes together, which is quite a scary step if you don't do it normally, so please take your time. And that is how I want my eyelashes to be. And that's how they are. I'm gonna apply the other one without commentating. Hopefully you can see it. And I'm going to check that they're in the same placement, and I can see that by how my eyes will look. Like one might look bigger or smaller. So this one, I think this eye is actually bigger naturally anyways, but I can see that this one is placed a little bit differently because of how my eyelashes look. But yeah, I like to do the mascara last because I don't like mascara once they are fully dry. So they need to be fully dry. You don't want anything wet whatsoever. You want your eye to be completely used to it. Then I will go in with the mascara. You don't want your eyes to be watering and uncomfortable, because then that's when it's going to get all watery and it's going to make a mess. I just get a little bit to blend. I do a little bit in the inner and the outer. I try not to do the middle if I don't have to, but sometimes you do. These are very thick eyelashes, so I just need to make sure you can't see blonde eyelashes because I might have my concealer on it. And that is it. I really don't like mascara, so I'm gonna do the bare minimum when it comes to it. And yeah, that's it. And in terms of doing bottom eyelash mascara, I do that last, once I've done my setting spray and once I've done everything else of my makeup. I hope you enjoyed this video and I hope you like this look. Thank you.